inside the locker room of Wanderlei Silva, one of the greatest and most intimidating mixed martial artists of all time. The Axe Murderer fights in the octagon for the 10th time in his professional career tonight against former Strikeforce middleweight champion CUNG. The black belt in Taekwondo is 7-1 in his mixed martial arts career and was unbeaten at 17-0 with 12 knockouts as a professional kickboxer. So tonight, CUNG makes his UFC debut against Wanderlei Silva. And now here's Joe with tonight's keys to victory.
Striking, I give a very slight edge to CUNG, and that's just because of his kicks. Has some of the most dynamic kicking skills in mixed martial arts with a huge arsenal of techniques that you rarely see in mixed martial arts. Experience, huge advantage for Wanderlei Silva. Former Pride champion, has fought the best fighters on the planet Earth. Wrestling, I give an advantage to Lee. Lee was an accomplished amateur wrestler as well as a Sanshu champion, which combines kickboxing with takedowns. Jiu-Jitsu, Wanderlei Silva gets the nod here. Wanderlei is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and has very underrated submission skill.
Congratulations to the California kid, Uriah Faber, with the victory right here inside HP Pavilion, San Jose, California. CUNG and Wanderlei Silva are two of the most legendary and successful fighters in combat history. And tonight's collision is one to be cherished, honored, and enjoyed.
Wanderlei Silva is the type of guy who likes to get on top of you and just maul you with a barrage of techniques. And that's how he fights every single fight. He walks into that octagon and he's either knocking you out or you're knocking him out. He's a gunslinger, man, and it's always exciting to see this guy fight. But CUNG is a veteran of the sport. He's the type of guy who likes to pick you apart from the outside and then put you away.
My fighting style is more technical. He's going to come forward and I'm going to pick angles, and the styles match up perfectly to have an exciting fight.
I never fight from a guy like him. CUNG can do some wild stuff. He throws wild spinning kicks. He throws devastating kick knockouts. But Wanderlei Silva is a Muay Thai wrecking machine.
He's going to come in reckless with wild, heavy punches.
I'm so confident. I'm going to defeat CUNG. Can he deal with the devastating barrage of punches that Wanderlei would be throwing at him? And then can Wanderlei close the distance?
Takedown by Wanderlei. He's hurt, trying to finish. And there it is. Wow. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight matchup, the Brazilian, 35, CUNG, born in Saigon, Vietnam, 39 years old. Wanderlei will have a 4-inch reach advantage with the introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man has a big only professional record, 7 wins with 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, he is the former Strikeforce middleweight champion,
gentlemen, listen to obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Silva. Lee. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Here we go!
For Wanderlei Silva, the key to this fight is he must close the distance and get past these things, these kicks, these straight kicks that you so very rarely see in MMA. The problem is, when he's on the outside like this, Kung Lee is the only one that can attack. Wanderlei has no weapons out here. Kung has many. But if Wanderlei gets close, he can ruffle up in the Muay Thai clinch and land some brutal punches.
White and black trunks for Wanderlei. Red and yellow for the southpaw Kung Lee.
This is something you very rarely see. A tentative Wanderlei Silva.
Might have caught him with a bit of a right hand there, Joe.
He might have. Kung stumbled back.
Yep. Well, he's wisely doing exactly what you said. He's trying to keep a lot of distance to avoid the kicks and then pick his spot to come inside and try to work his own striking.
Yeah, he has to let Kung Lee be sloppy. He has to let Kung make a mistake and then uncork with speed.
I mean, the way that Kung throws his kicks, it's almost like he almost
He wobbled him. He wobbled
he kind of doubles almost his reach advantage. Because he keeps his opponent on the outside, but he can still do a ton of damage with these crazy kicks. And explosive takedowns, as you mentioned as well, if the fight goes that way. Wanderlei swings ducked under by Lee on the counter. Head kick.
Even when he blocks those hurt. Huge spinning back fist.
Nailed him with that spinning back fist.
That's a wheel kick.
Spun and missed that time, but that second spinning back
How many
fist.
guys throw wheel kicks when a guy's hurt? You know? One. He threw another one. He hurt him.
One of the most creative and entertaining attacks.
And there's that 360 spinning back kick.
Of any mixed martial artist owned by Kung Lee.
When Kung has his right leg forward, he will kick with the right leg, but step with the left first. And it's a devastating technique. A 360-degree spinning back kick.
Inside leg kick a moment ago by Wanderlei. Really got rocked with that second spinning back fist. Let's see if he turns the hip. Kung and goes for it again.
There's a side kick. He steps in with that side kick. Such an underutilized weapon. John Jones uses it a lot. He throw it to the thigh of his opponent.
You almost wonder if even training with Anderson, if Anderson could do all this crazy stuff to truly get you prepared to fight Kung Lee.
Anderson can do it all. He can do it. No doubt. He might be able to do it better than Kung.
He does it pretty well, doesn't he?
He's the best ever.
He's had a little success. Wanderlei would love a counter.
Nice kick to the body.
Especially when it gets close.
Kung is very comfortable with that fight.
Fighting here at home in San Jose.
And it's been a long time since Kung has fought at all. Oh, that was a 360 wheel kick.
Right into the chest of Wanderlei.
Kung's bleeding right now.
Blood over the right eye of Kung Lee. So Wanderlei might have caught him on that counter. Or maybe earlier with the right hand. Now Wanderlei closing the distance.
surprise there. The longer this fight goes, the better it is for Wanderlei Silva, in my opinion.
And Joe, the corner of Kung Lee said, when did you get in trouble? You got in trouble when you stood in front of it. A little bit of a slip. Wanderlei's cardio, and we've seen it on the many great countdown shows, is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, again, Kung throws that front leg side kick.
So far living up to expectations, this fight between Kung Lee and Wanderlei Silva. Saw it coming.
Threw that one with the left, which he doesn't do as well as with his right.
And that's why Wanderlei was able to avoid and get out of the way.
Wanderlei with a nice round kick.
Big right hand.
Nice kick to the body by Kung.
Axe kick against the axe murderer. 90 seconds into the second round. Everyone on the edge of their seats. Kung Lee, Wanderlei Silva. And he's got the range down now, doesn't he? He's staying out of the way. He's able to attack.
Nice body kick.
From here in San Jose.
There's the real kick, but Wanderlei saw it coming. Put his knee up and blocked it. Nice spinning back fist there.
Everything's not coming quite as quickly as it did in round one.
Yeah, he's lost some pep.
No question.
You know, it's been a long time since he's fought. And then on top of that, it's a big thing. Fighting in the octagon for the first time.
I mean, here's a guy who's had success his entire life saying that he really feels like he earned his black belt in MMA by being able to fight in the UFC.
Caught him again with a right hook.
Wanderlei back with Rafael Cordero, as you mentioned. You want to talk about shoot the box. I mean, that's one of the guys who helped to make that gym one of the most famous in the entire world, the entire MMA planet.
Yeah, no question. And Wanderlei was in pride. I mean, that style that he had embodied the shoot the box. Him and Shogun. Nice inside leg kick by Kung. He's looking for that. He's looking to see how Wanderlei blocks it and see what he can do differently. Wanderlei with a right. Wanderlei should start to pressure Kung, because I believe Kung is slowing down.
And there you see, because it's not really
He doesn't stand right in front of him.
and that's what his corner warned him about after the first round. Wanderlei closes that distance. It's hard for Kung Lee to use all those spinning techniques and have success.
And it puts pressure on Kung and it makes him work.
115.
There's that side kick, a hopping side kick this time.
70 seconds left in the round.
Kung is most certainly pacing himself.
Wanderlei goes for the head decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,